Hi there, I'm Eleanor from Winetitles Media. A few weeks ago, our work placement student Beth and I went back to Mildura for a few days to shine a light on some of the great things happening in the wine industry in Sunraysia. In the video you're about to watch, we went to Australian Vintage's state-of-the-art packaging facility in Merbein, and we received a tour from John Kontrec, National Packaging Manager.
The packaging facility for AVL here at Merbein purely was a choice made by the Australian Vintage business to actually purchase an operational plant in the region. It became available for sale a number of years ago, and it fitted the business model that Australian Vintage needed to be able to continue on from being a bulk business to a branded business and actually start to pack their own materials to send for sale, not just domestically but offshore as well. The site itself's been in operation for about 105 years, with our first crush being in 1914 as a Mildura wines business. The structures and the buildings on the site here, along with some of the equipment, have staged over a number of years. The new facility that's been purchased, or rather the equipment purchased and built, was only put together late last year and has been in operation typically from about December last year into about January, where commissioning started to finish. Packaging for the Australian Vintage Group was something that was always ever done under a co-packing brand. So we went from a bulk business moving across into branding, and of course with that meant that we had to then obviously find somewhere to pack. That was all done with co-packers across the country. You can imagine the complexities with that. So what we decided as a business was to purchase Merbein, which has now provided them with the opportunity to pack all of their products in-house ourselves. From there, we progressed across to having a soft pack line that was brought from another location to Merbein, which enabled us to then pack our soft packs. And now with the recent investment with our brand new sparkling line, it now means that we are basically a one-stop shop. So all of the formats that we pack now is something that we can do on site at Merbein. So all of the wines within our portfolio are done here. So soft pack wines, there are a number of different brandings within that are done here. All of our core brandings from McGuigan, all of our brandings with Tempus Two, Nepenthe and others that we do as BOBs are all packed at the site here. So there's quite a range that we do in soft, sparkling and still wine now here at Merbein. The capacity for the site here in still wine is quite large, because we've obviously got 3 lines in still that we can actually run with. So I would say at the moment our capacity in still wine would probably be in around the 9 million LEs that we would pack. Under cask or soft pack, we would probably pack somewhere in the vicinity of around about 5 to maybe 6 million 9LE equivalents. But there are a lot more capacity we would have if we were to run additional shifts. Currently, the site runs under a guise of 5 days a week, with obviously rotating shifts depending on what's required from an ability to provide to our marketplace. The Merbein site has roughly 70 people that are employed permanently here. Our workforce fluctuates a little bit. We have a number of casual staff that we have come on board at various times to help bolster the volume of people we have here to accommodate the shifts we need to run. We also run programs with the Christie Centre, which is a local firm here that has an ability for us to employ some people that are a little bit underprivileged at times as well. They come on site to actually help do some of the grounds work. So at various times throughout the years, there could be any time that we would have anywhere upwards of about 90 to 110 people. Merbein's gone through a real change or an evolution as the site has grown over the years. Our latest stage of evolution has provided us with some real state-of-the-art equipment that's really exciting. We've got the ability now to be able to bottle around seams, so in other words, not put labels over seams. We have orientation capacity now for a lot of our hoods that we put into our sparkling products, fill level control, which looks for levels in glass. DO, or dissolved oxygen control at filling, is also something high on the priority list for us. Automated packing, weight checking, a number of different options we have at Merbein now, which really creates a state-of-the-art facility for the AVL business now.